Welcome to the first lecture of Java. After today's lecture, you will know what Java is, common principles of Java, how Java works, and what is object-oriented programming. Java is a programming language used to create applications, operating systems, and other software. You may ask, why should I learn Java? Well, it's a popular choice for developers since it's fast, secure, and reliable. With Java, you can easily construct applications, data centers, game consoles, scientific supercomputers, cell phones, and many other widely used products. Java isn't the most popular language. It stands third in the developer community after Python and C. Java works by compiling source code into bytecode, which is then executed by the Java Virtual Machine (JVM). Compiling of the source code is done by the Java compiler, which then executes the Java code. Java follows a cycle called the fetch and execute cycle. At the core of a computer, that is the CPU, executes the program stored in a memory. Programs are made up of machine language instructions which the CPU fetches and executes repeatedly in a cycle. These instructions are written in binary code, which the CPU mechanically processes. To simplify all this paragraph, this one big portion, I have a flowchart. It can easily be understood now. Here, our code is stored in the memory, or as we say it, it is stored in the RAM as the Java code. It is then decoded by the Java compiler into binary or byte code, which is the language our CPU understands. After being decoded, it is then executed by the CPU and the cycle continues. Now we come to the next topic, which is about the Java virtual machine. It is a virtualized environment that enables Java programs to run on any device or platform without modification. It achieves this by executing Java bytecode, an intermediate representation of programs that is compiled from the Java source code. It acts as an interpreter, translating the bytecode into machine code specific to the underlying hardware, making Java programs platform independent. A simple and easy definition to understand. Key points about the JVM. It allows Java applications to be platform independent. Write once and it runs anywhere on any platform. The JVM interprets Java bytecode, which is a compiled version of a Java code. It ensures security by isolating the Java program from the host system, acting as a buffer. The JVM is a combination of compiler and an interpreter. It's a whole combination. The compiling work and the interpreting work of the code is done by the JVM. It provides memory management, garbage collection, and runtime support to Java programs. This design allows Java to be a highly portable and secure across different devices and operating systems. Now, before we start with object-oriented programming, we should understand what are the fundamental building blocks of a program. In programming, there are two basic aspects, not only in Java but in other languages also. These are data and instructions. The data here concludes the database of program and variable with its in types. Instructions conclude the what if statements, which we will cover in the further lectures. By what if, I mean the if else statement and the switch statements. They will be covered in the upcoming conditionals and statements chapter. A variable is just a memory location that has been given a name so that it can be easily referred to and used in a program. The programmer only has to worry about the name. It is the compiler's responsibility to keep track of the memory location. Right now, this is all what we need to understand. Further explanations will be done in upcoming lectures. Now we move toward a new topic called object oriented programming. Object oriented programming, or OOP, is a computer programming style that organizes programs around objects rather than logic and functions. Objects, objects are data fields with unique attributes and behaviors. Object oriented programming is a way of writing computer programs that makes it easier to manage and organize code. It breaks down a program into objects, which are like mini programs that work together. Each object represents something from the real world and has two key things: attributes, or hence properties. These are characteristics or data that describe the object. For example, a car object might have the attribution like color, model, speed, even engine. Methods or actions. Methods will be used soon in our programs. These are functions or actions that the object can perform. For example, the car object might have a method like drive or stop or even start. Towards the final topic of our lecture, which is the fundamental principles of Java. There are four main principles of Java: encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction, and polymorphism. Encapsulation is nothing but a bundle of data and methods in a single unit capsuled together, or as stated, encapsulation is the process of bundling data and methods into a single unit, such as a class. This protects the data and allows users to control access to it. It is a technique used in software science and networking to bundle data and methods together and limit access to them. Inheritance is a concept that allows a class to inherit properties and behaviors from another class. Example: a elephant class inherits from an animal class. What is a class, you may ask? We haven't covered this yet. This portion will be covered in the further lectures, don't you worry. Abstraction is used to hide unnecessary information from the user and display the information that matters to the user. You might have heard about the small term called data abstraction. It is the process of simplifying data by removing unnecessary details and focusing on what's important. There is another principle known as polymorphism. The ability of a variable, function, or object to take on multiple forms. It is a really important topic for object oriented programming. All of these principles will be treated and described in further topics. By now, you must have a mental mind map of Java. In the next lecture, we will be learning about the Java development kit, and we will also write our first code with Eclipse. We will also learn about variables and types of variables, and even some built-in functions of Java. Thank you.